damn. Is this the chair? The whatchamacallit? The throne? Yeah, I know English. I know what throne means. It's a fancy chair. Holy. Ah, Devilgen. You again. Do you ever tire of trying to interfere, red-haired swordsman? And as for you... loathsome king of Celceta, who has kept me sealed away for all these centuries. What brings you crawling back after all this time? Devilgen, what a curious question, you ask. Why else would I be here than to have you return the Mask of the Sun and the Akashic Records? Oh, these are the Akashic Records? Can you read that thing? Wait, that huge ram thing is the Akashic Records? I was thinking it would be a book. Huh. The Akashic Records contains laws that constructed the world around us, as well as all that has been or ever will be. God damn. And the path that every being will take, man and God alike. Such an unimaginable volume of information could not possibly be stored in a mere book. And yet, despite possessing something so powerful, the white-winged one did little with it. Truly a fool. How dare you! Lord Ildil, he... What are you trying to do? Actually, the more important question here is... where the hell is Gruda? Where the hell is Gruda? Huh. Must I really state the obvious? I'll use it to bring natural disasters upon the whole European continent. The likes of you, which the world has never seen before. Why would you want to do that? Earthquakes, floods, firestorms, plagues, disasters of such scale that may eradicate humanity from the land altogether. Why would you want to do that? Can he really do something like that? I'm afraid so. The Mask of the Sun allows its wearer to alter the Akashic Records. If the wearer so desires, the records of of our world and the people within it can be overwritten. At least partially. You've got to be kidding me. Why would you wish to do such a thing? Humans are sinful creatures. Hold your horses here, Ozma. What the hell are you kind of garbage you're trying to say here? Humans are sinful creatures. Yes, but we cannot escape that such a fate is inevitable, nor even deserved. But we cannot accept that such a fate is inevitable or even deserved. You know why I'm doing it? Because it's an act befitting a god. You're just gonna do that because you can? Is that it? You're trying to tell us that wiping out humanity is something a god's supposed to do? There's no way that...
How pathetic.
I do agree that she is a pathetic character. I've wasted enough time talking to you feeble creatures. At least act like humans in your final moments and kneel before me. Mask! Oh! The time for exposition is over. To mark this moment of becoming a true god, I shall bury you with my own hands. Ha! Consider yourselves fortunate to be permitted such an honor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It seems we have no choice. Adol, you will have to seek an opening while finding him. Be on your guard. For boss fight time against Celdeal.
Wash them out.
Okay, he's not even doing these attacks against. Like he's not even facing me doing these attacks. Okay, this is a new attack. Okay, I need to be careful with that attack. Oh, he's not doing anything to me from here. He's really not doing anything special here. He's not even facing me. He's focusing on Adol for some reason. I tried it. That definitely hit me. I think... I'm actually trying to run away from you. Okay, that did it. That wasn't hard to dodge.
There's no escape. There's no escape.
This attack is gonna be annoying. That didn't even hit me. Okay. That got me somehow. Alright, he's dead. And he is down, viewers. Yeah, something tells me this is not the end. Definitely this is not the end. Oh, the mask. Did we win? Very good. What? He turned to Aldil. Lisa, look! I see it. His hair and his wings. It appears we have our chance to speak with the true Aldil. Gah! Adol, quickly! Hand me the Mask of the Moon. Is that wise? Is that wise? Can someone just pick the Mask of the Sun? To just make sure that it's away from him? He's not gonna do something? He's not gonna combine it to make the Mask of the Eclipse or something? Adol gave the Mask of the Moon to Uldil. I think that's a big mistake, but it is what it is. Now you look ridiculous, Uldil. Holy. Now, I should be able to remain in this persona for a while.
Oh dear.
When I created this mask, I had no idea it would be used quite like this. Maybe I should have designed it to look a little more appealing, yeah. Yeah, it looks whack. She's laughing. Well, the ending was a little anticlimactic, but I'm glad everything worked out. Please someone grab the Mask of the Sun. Please someone grab the Mask of the Sun. Please someone grab the Mask of the Sun. Nobody's gonna grab it. Gruda's just gonna pick it up and do something tragic. I'm overjoyed to see that you all made it here safely. And I'm sorry for worrying you, Lisa and Kalilika. As for you, Adol, I have no doubt caused you no end of trouble. And it has been quite a while, my dear friend. 800 years, I believe. Thank you for sending away the Black-Winged One all those centuries ago. Didn't call him Devil Jin this time. Although I could never have imagined that you'd continue to keep it sealed away for so long. That wasn't what we agreed on. But at this point, I'm just glad to see you safe. Safe? What do you define safe? He's a dead soul. He's dead. He's dead. This is his soul. He's trapped here. He didn't go to heaven or whatever. I don't know if you guys have a heaven or not, but this is not a good way to leave your goddamn friend without a body. Everything is thanks to Adol and his friends. Still, it doesn't seem we have the luxury of time to be reminiscing about the past. You're correct, we don't. King Lafance, wouldn't it be possible for me to seal away the other Lolder deal the same way you did? If there's anything I can possibly do to help, that means you're gonna kill yourself, probably? Lisa. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not my wish to seal him away at the expense of someone else's life. I never hope to see that happen again. So she just suggested the possibility, even though it was obvious from the very beginning. She's definitely gonna do that in the future. I'm very certain. Long ago, I believed that he was a completely separate being who had manifested within me. However, as time passed, I came to realize that he is as much a part of me as the one you see before you now. Schizophrenic, then. What do you mean? I've long believed that keeping harmony in the world by carefully meting out knowledge was my duty, and I did so as such. But at some point, I began to doubt whether giving knowledge to people in this manner was the right thing to do. Thus, those doubts constantly grew within me, eventually coming together and taking form. And that is the Black-Winged One who stood before you earlier. That can't be true. On the surface, he may seem to be the embodiment of cruelty, simply existing to inflict destruction upon the world. That means he is reflecting your desire for actually, ending humanity. But he believes that by overcoming the great ordeal placed before them, people can develop on their own. Looking back upon history, it is true that people became stronger through overcoming adversity. And as a result, people learn to think and walk for themselves, without the aid of gods. In a sense, the Black-Winged One was born just as much as out of love for humanity as I. The guy pretty much wanted to wipe out humanity, dude. What the hell are you talking about? I had no idea. So it seems even God is imperfect. How disappointing. That's gonna be Gruda. Nobody picked up the mask. Nobody picked up the mask, huh? Gruda! How is Lord Ildil imperfect for showing concern? You hadn't noticed? Devilgen didn't use the power of the Mask of the Sun in your battle at all. Now that you mention it, yeah, he was kind of whack. He didn't? Such a careless error. But now I have the chance to see my true desires realized. I wish to see how humanity reacts when faced with cruel, cold despair, greater even than the ordeals of a god. What are you saying? That's why I supported Devilgen and devised the new generation of Darklings who mourn this world. And yet, this god here has proven quite useless to that end. Gruda, you. A perfect ordeal can only be executed by one who bears perfect malice. In other words, humanity itself. Well, humanity's gonna... humanity's gonna go stronger by inflicting harm to itself, I guess. If it's the duty of a god to challenge humanity, then truly, it is the duty most befitting a human. Of course he has the Mask of the Sun. Why are you surprised? Why are you even surprised? Mask of the Sun! When did he acquire that? No, how? Yeah, let's act surprised. Where the hell did he go? He is gone? Where did he go? I dare not even say it, but I fear that's exactly what he did. He has entered Iris. Iris? What's that? The place where the contents of the Akashic Records are stored. They take the form of spiritual light and occupy another world where they can typically be neither seen nor touched. Like a fourth dimension? And that world of record is known by the name Iris. And that's where you suspect Gruda has gone? It's the only logical conclusion. The Mask of the Sun was originally made to allow its wearer to enter Iris and change the records stored within. I fear that Gruda is going to bring about disaster in the real world by manipulating the records directly. Oh, if only one of you picked that mask, none of that would happen. He just keeps sinking lower and lower. He's even more brazen than the other Lord Ildil. There is no other Lord Ildil. He's one of the same. He's just, schizophrenic. We cannot allow him to have his way. But what are we supposed to do? 800 years ago, Devilgen entered the Iris much like Gruda has now. I followed him and sealed him away. Oh shit. Alone? With time, however, the seal weakened and he managed to break free. I see. So that means we can follow him inside then? Indeed. I will secure a route using the Mask of the Moon. That should grant you access. Thanks. Glad to have someone like you on our side. I will join Adol and the others within the world of records. I should be able to guide you through its depths. At the very least. Is there gonna... Are we gonna go into a dungeon? By dungeon, I mean we're gonna go and find some stuff and... and face enemies there? That wouldn't make sense, but like it wouldn't make sense that there is gonna be some monsters in there, but he would probably, you know, they're probably gonna say he created the monsters within that time, and you know the time flow stops, blah blah blah. Thank you, King Lafance. Lord Ildil, I'm afraid Sol Galba's mass may be too much for me to transfer inside. Could I ask you to remain here and support me? Yes, of course. We have to hurry, Adol. Devilgen is not sealed away forever. If sufficient time passes, he will begin to re-emerge. Uh-oh, so we need to... So we'll need to, you know... To work fast, huh? Okay, let's get going then. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Remarkable. There's not an ounce of hesitation on your face. You almost make me understand Devilgen's perspective. You represent the capabilities and ingenuity of humanity. Whatever you say. I will open the gate to Iris. Thank you, my friend. Oh, how convenient. The door's gonna be here. Is that it? This is the gate, yes. Adol, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you in there. Be very careful. And Godspeed. Woo! It's gonna be the last place where we can go. Oh, we can actually warp everywhere. Let's talk to people here. Adol, everyone, please take care. I will maintain the gate to Iris here so that you may enter and leave as you wish. Please take care, Adol. Alright, so I guess we managed to open the gate to the final dungeon of the game, viewers. And we're gonna have to stop Gruda before he does something terrible. Alrighty, viewers. Yeah, we're about to finish the game. We're about to finish the game. Before I do that, there's a few things that I'm gonna check here, viewers. One of them is actually I kind of want to check on Ildil. Yeah, we got an entry for Ildil, the black-winged god, the other persona dwelling within Ildil. Brandishes a long jet black spear and seeks to give humanity numerous trials to overcome. A jet black spear? I don't think his spear was black. I probably didn't notice it, but whatever. We also have a new entry here, viewers. That the repairing the mask entry. We haven't read yet. I hope I'm gonna have time to read this last entry. I'm definitely gonna try and read it before fighting the last boss. There's definitely gonna be some sort of a save point that that allows me to to read all of that before we fight him. I actually don't know if we're gonna go into some sort of a dungeon and fight monsters and traverse through through labyrinths and whatnot. I have no idea, but we might actually jump immediately to fight Gruda. I have no idea, but we'll see. We returned to the Ruse Nest and found Rimnos had been freed from Bami's curse. With Rimnos safe, Okarna's objective has been achieved, but she agreed to accompany us till the bitter end to protect Celceta. The two halves of the Mask of the Moon have completely lost their power. Rimnos suggested that we might be able to repair them in the artifact laboratory near here. We should see if the Ruda Tree or Grand Rue know anything. Who gave us the info? Was it the Grand Rue? Was it the Ruda Tree or the Grand Rue himself? Well, the Grand Rue is useless. It's just, it's only useful, just as a translator. The artifact laboratory Remnants mentioned is supposedly to the north of Colonia battlefield. Furthermore, Lisa seems to be there. Seems to be there as well. Yeah, her name is Lisa, and not Lisa. I'm gonna call her Lisa. Lisa, what a stupid name. She's stupid. She's a stupid character. She's definitely a stupid character. More about the characters and the story after I finish the game, viewers. I think I have my complete thoughts and my complete opinion about this game altogether. The laboratory is filled with living weapons that can't be defeated through conventional means. However, the Rhoda Tree presented us with the artifact sword Emeraude, which should be capable of filling them successfully. Filling them with what? Filling them? Is that? Does that mean taking them down? Remnos begrudgingly agreed to stay in the Rue's Nest, leaving us to head north to the battlefield, off the battlefield to the laboratory. The door to the laboratory is guarded by one of the living weapons the Rhoda Tree mentioned. If we can stop its movement, I can finish it off with Emeraude. We did that as well. We did that pretty much, and we faced two of them actually. We faced another one inside before the boss fight. Thanks to the power of the artifact sword, we were able to defeat the living weapon. This is definitely the artifact laboratory we were looking for. Nina returned and informed us that Lisa is inside. We need to proceed with the utmost caution. We heard a girl's scream from farther inside the laboratory. Could it have been Lisa? We found Lisa. She was with Sol Galba. But he had gone berserk. According to Lisa, Sol Galba suddenly stopped listening to her instruction as they approached Il-Duc. He also gained the ability to speak. Sol Galba flew to the other side of the laboratory. Lisa... This is still something that they poorly explained. Or probably explanation itself is ass. Like, we're talking here about King Lafonce's soul. He kind of, like, from what we know, that King Lafonce was King Lafonce's soul is the reason why the the black-winged version of Ildil was subdued. He was the reason that he got subdued. But maybe something happened and he the protection or whatever you want to call it broke, and he wandered somewhere inside Sol Galba. I don't know, viewers. I don't know. Is that the explanation? Is that the explanation of why Sol Galba was talking? Is that it? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Lisa has no more of an idea as to why Sol Galba is behaving strangely than we do. We should pursue it, but we'll need to protect her as well. Ugh. I mean, she was healing herself all the time. I don't know. Is there going to be an achievement to actually clear the dungeon without her being hit? Which can be easy. The only thing that we need to do is just, turn into Ruse, and that's it. We discovered Sol Galba on the opposite side of the laboratory. Sol Galba appears to have lost all control of its actions. It is too dangerous to leave it like this. We're going to have to stop it. After successfully subduing Sol Galba, something emerged from inside of it. It was the soul of King Lafance, ruler of the lost Celcetan kingdom. He explained that after his soul was released from its resting place, it lost its self-restraint and was drawn to his descendant. Okay. Lisa, as a result... okay. It lost its self-restraint and was drawn to his descendant Lisa. As a result, it wound up possessing the body of Sol Galba. Yeah, that's a whack-ass... that's definitely a whack-ass explanation. Like, I thought there's more to Sol Galba, you know. I thought they were constructed by, you know, by doing, you know, like some sort of a blood rituals or like forbidden rituals that, you know, has something to do with trapping souls of people unwillingly or something like that. But no, which is disappointing. According to King Lafance, the fact that his soul was released means the evil soul of Ildil has also been released, as he was the one responsible for sealing it away. There is no time to waste. We have to stop Ildil and Gruda before it's too late. Using the altar in the laboratory, we were able to repair the Mask of the Moon by replenishing its magic power. We should now be able to enter the temple. King Lafance left for Ilduk ahead of us, saying that he will explain what we have to do in more detail later. Lisa also departed on Sol Galba, and we should be on our way too. And this is it for now, viewers. Before we actually continue, viewers, you know what we need to do. You know what we need to do. I want to go back to Kasna to collect the last... Well, not the last collectible item. The last collectible item is definitely gonna be in the dungeon. Many of them lost their lives in battle compared to them on Incredible Blast. Yeah, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. I thought this was gonna be something new here, but nah. Nothing new here. He's not gonna give us anything. He's not gonna tell us anything new, so that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for Mouse. Let's go ahead and report back to Griselda to get our final reward. You've come to report your progress on the map? Let's hear it then. Oh my, I had high hopes for your efforts, but this is truly exceptional work. I could hardly have hoped for more. I am simply awestruck, gentlemen. I appreciate the compliment, but stop please. I'm blushing over here. I don't know, viewers. This is a power fantasy. This is a power fantasy, viewers. This is a power fantasy. You're quite a courageous young man to solicit praise from an army general. I don't feel that expression. I don't feel that expressing the same sentiment again and again in different ways serves much purpose. However, I mean, it was a joke, lady. Chill. But you have done excellent work, truly. And as such, I would like to present you with this. Received the last artifact, viewers. Aris Seal. I don't know what it does, but this is supposedly the last artifact that we need to get. What does it do? When equipped, the extra gauge increases more rapidly. Okay. unleashed to increase the gauge even more rapidly. I gotta be honest with you, viewers. This might be useful if I'm gonna play the game on the hardest difficulty, but I would still rather have the the bash rather than having this, but I don't know. And here is your payment. Woo! Oh, I thought that was a million. That's only 100,000. I thought this was gonna be a million. The map is essentially complete. Thanks to your efforts, we now know everything that lies in the primeval lands as well. I cannot think I can thank you enough, and yet I feel I must at least try. I am truly, truly grateful for all your hard work. Oh, I asked her to praise me some more, and she did. Well, if you don't mind me asking, what are you planning on doing with this map? Officially, it will be used for the purpose of developing the Great Forest, though I assure you, that sounds much worse than it is. Regrettably, however, that's all I can tell you. Please forgive me. Please forgive my brevity. They're gonna try and conquer the Great Forest. At the very least, I can promise you that it will not be used in a way which detrimental to this country or its people. How can we trust you? Let's be nice to her. I hadn't expected to hear such words from you, Adol. I genuinely appreciate the sentiment. Well, tit for tat. I will continue to follow my own convictions and do what I must. And I'd ask that you have faith in me to that end. I assume you'll be returning to the primeval lands. But please, do take care. I hope to see you again. And there it is, viewers. The last artifacts. The last artifact, Aris Seal, increases the rate of which the extra gauge fills. There is one thing, viewers, that we should be doing. I think it has something to do with getting the achievements. I actually found out, viewers, that pursuing the mouse and the Zara side quests only it has only something like something to do with the achievements, which I really don't care about them. I really don't care about the achievements, but I thought there might be something useful from actually. We'll be getting some sort of like a dialogue, interesting dialogue or something like that. But sadly, the mouse and both the mouse and Zara side content, or these side quests were definitely a disappointment. So, will it increase here as well? It's not gonna increase here. Yeah. The last thing that I want to do, viewers, before I actually continue back, I want to head to Danaan, viewers. Is it in Danaan? No. It's in Highland. It's in Highland. You probably guessed it, viewers. I want to try and upgrade. I want to try and upgrade every possible artifact that I have. There's something. This is something that I have to do with the achievement, but well, since I'm here and since it's not gonna take a lot of time for me, I'm probably gonna go ahead and upgrade all of my artifacts. Not that they're gonna be useful, but who knows? It might actually be useful when I start a new plus with this game, well, sometime in the future, who knows? Who knows, really? So I can upgrade this. If it's gonna take a lot of time, viewers, I'm gonna do all of that off screen, of course. I don't think I'll need this. I'll need this. I thought I'm gonna use a lot of this, but not really. Not really. So only the Gale shoes and the Gale shoes and the Spirit Cape, right? So 1 Sapphire and 1 Amethyst. Yeah, coming right up. Right up. Yeah, I don't think anyone here is gonna do it for me, which is, you know, which is a little bit of an annoyance. I think I could do it here. If I talk to Gazok. One Sapphire. And 1 Amethyst. Yeah, I got a lot of purple stones. Most of the mining spots that I, you know, that I've been to drop a lot of purple stones, more than anything actually. Yeah, I thought these guys are gonna be really a pain in the ass to actually get, but they're actually not. They're actually not that hard to obtain. Maybe I'm doing a good job. Maybe I was doing a good job. You know, farming, and I did. Like, I try to mine every spot that I come into. Which is definitely helped a little bit. So yeah, viewers, we managed to upgrade every artifact. Does it have anything to do with the story content for upgrading all of that? No. Does it have anything to do with achievement? I really have no idea either. But I think it has. I think it has. Like. From what I've read, especially in the notes that I have, that you know, that you can upgrade these artifacts only in a single playthrough. You cannot upgrade them even more. So I don't know if it has something to do with me being able to upgrade them even further in a new game plus, viewers. So I might get a Spirit Cape +2 or +3, like depends on the number of playthroughs that I'm gonna do. So that is that for now, viewers. The only last thing that I'm worried about, there are 2 things that I'm actually worried about. One, in terms of side content. One is, of course, getting the Sunstone is presumably in the last dungeon, and of course trying to fight this optional creature over here and get the treasure chest. I think I can actually I think I can just ignore the monster and get the what's inside the treasure chest, but I'm gonna leave all of that later. I'm gonna try to level up a bit, viewers. I'm gonna try and level up a bit. I might actually go to a monument. I'm gonna proceed until I get I find a monument in the dungeon. Once I get to that monument, this is not what I wanted to do. Once I get to that monument, viewers, to whatever monument, new monument I'm gonna find inside the dungeon, I'm gonna immediately go back and give it a go against that optional a boss fight that's protecting the treasure chest. So yeah, viewers. Without further ado, let's go ahead and continue towards. Well, they give their dungeons many names. They're calling it the Iris, but let's go ahead and head to the Akashic Records, viewers.